Hello and welcome to Website SEO Australia. We'd like to show you a few examples to show you just how easy it is to get websites found on the internet, on the search engines, using good SEO techniques. What makes us different from other SEO companies is we primarily have a number of companies of our own that we promote. Using the techniques we've developed over the last 15 years or so, we now offer these services to promote your websites. So let's have a quick look at our websites. This is the SEO website. We also have a website that sells computer courseware or computer training materials to companies that deliver computer training. We have another website that offers a service scanning photos to DVD. We have another website that basically takes old videotapes and transfers them to DVD. And finally we have another site here which is basically offering advice to people emigrating to Perth in Australia. Now, what makes these companies almost unique, I'd say, is the fact that none of them employ a single salesperson. All of the marketing is done via the internet. We have no sales teams, we don't do massive mail shots. As I say, virtually all the marketing that we do is via the internet. So let's have a look, see how we get on with Google. Let's do a search here in Google for computer courseware. As I say, computer courseware is the industry term for computer training materials. Now, as you can see, there are approximately 5,720,000 results for computer courseware. The ad at the top is a paid-for ad, and the website at the top of the organic section is cctglobal.com. If I go and click on that for a second, you can see Cheltenham Courseware, that's one of our sites. If I click on the back button for a minute, if we check out the second site that's listed, you'll notice it's cheltenhamcourseware.com.au. If I go and click on that, you can see that's another of our sites. It's the Australian edition of our computer courseware site. I'd say computer courseware is the industry term, but you can try other terms. So for instance, if we were to search for, say, computer training materials, click on the search button, you'll find that again we're actually listed first and second, as for a total number of results approaching just under 60 million. Now the nice thing about this, of course, is we're not searching for the company by name. The company in this case is Cheltenham Courseware, which is part of the Cheltenham Group. What we're doing is we're doing generic searches for the product rather than the specific product from a specific company. And that's really what you need to do. You need to search for your generic products or services, possibly limiting them to a city or to an area or a suburb or a country. But basically you need to do generic searches like this and come up ideally on the first page. As you can see in this case, we've totally hammered the opposition because we come up first on a range of associated keywords. Let's have a look at how we get on with some of our other companies. So if I delete that for a minute, the videotape service, people probably type in something like video tape to DVD service. In fact, if you look, that's the one that's offered down here by Google, so I'll click on that. So we're doing a search here for videotape to DVD service, and if we have a look at the results here, the first couple are paid for results, and if you have a look at the first result in the organic section, you can see it's videotapes to DVD. If I click on that, that is actually one of our sites. If I scroll down a little bit, you can see that down the bottom there it's part of the Cheltenham Group. If I want to, I can try a more local search for the videos. We're based just near Joondalup, so let's type in something a little more local. How about VHS to DVD Joondalup and press return. And again we've got the usual paid for ads at the top. If we look at the next couple of results down the page here, you can see the first one is videotapes to DVD.com.au. That's one of our sites. Look at the next result, that's also us. The next result, that's also us. So basically the top 3 results when searching for VHS to DVD Joondalup are ours. Again, if I just click on one of these, you can see sure enough it's our site. If we change the search for something like photos to DVD Joondalup, again you'll see that there we are listed first, second and third. So when people search for photos to DVD Joondalup, the first 3 sites or the first 3 offerings they get are ours. Again, I'll click on one of them just to show you this. So as you've seen, we're pretty good at getting sites found. It's important to realize that we cannot absolutely guarantee that you'll have the same results as we've had for our own websites. All we can guarantee is that we'll do our level best. If you actually read the FAQs supplied by Google, to praise their advice, they basically say do not believe anyone who will guarantee to get you onto the top of Google, because nobody can guarantee that. The algorithms used by Google are constantly changing. It's a moving target, and really the best that anyone can guarantee is as we do, is to do our best. As you've seen from the previous examples, basically the techniques that we've developed are techniques that last long term. They're not sort of fly-by-night techniques using some dubious practices that in all likelihood will end up getting you banned from Google and be a hindrance rather than a help. Google is not stupid. It uses intelligent people to write intelligent software, and Google is always on the lookout for people trying to cheat the system. So there are techniques you can use which will in the short term get you to the top of Google fairly quickly, but as soon as Google realizes some of the underhand techniques that may be involved, then you could end up being sort of delisted, depromoted, or in some cases banned altogether. And this can happen to big sites. It happened to BMW in Germany. They were banned by Google for a period of time until they changed their ways, at which point Google reconsidered and allowed them back into their search engine results. So, you know, be aware, it can happen. You need to carefully check your SEO company. You need to see what sort of techniques they're using. You need to ask questions. And if an SEO company says, oh, we can't tell you what we do because it's a secret, then the best advice is walk away. SEO is about long-term planning, long-term investment. It's about long-term results. And as I say, anyone who offers instant results in a week or so, basically they're talking nonsense. The only way you can guarantee to get yourself onto the top of Google is by using the pay-per-click result system, which basically means you pay each time somebody clicks on one of your adverts displayed at the top of Google. This does work, but it can be incredibly expensive. The great thing about being found in the organic section is that once you're listed in the organic section towards the top of Google, it's free. It doesn't matter how many people click on your websites, it's free. And that's the best sort of listing to have. There's also lots of research that basically says that people tend to trust the organic sections more than the paid-for ads, on the grounds that people are beginning to realize that the adverts in the paid-for section are there purely because they're either big companies who've got the resources, or they're companies who may not have been around very long and haven't had the time to build up results in the organic section. So whichever way you look at it, you're far better off investing the time and the money and the rest of it, getting good organic results, going for the long term, and working with Google as opposed to working against it by trying to cheat it. Anyway, if you've got any questions whatsoever, please do ring me. My name is David Murray. The phone number is 08, that's Western Australia. It's 0893001505. So any questions at all, just give us a ring or email us. Check out our website. As I say, any questions, just get back to us. Thank you for listening.